Mic check. uh, ये ऑडियो चल रहा है। वेट गाइस, एक सेकेंड दो मुझे बस। मैं ठीक कर रहा हूँ कैब। ये लाइट को कोई नहीं है। अच्छा, Wuthering waves is here guys। अब मैंने थोड़ा सा खेल लिया है बट फिर कोई बात नहीं। बस अभी एनवीडिया ब्रॉडकास्ट देखना है मेरा। चल रहा है कि नहीं चल रहा? चल रहा है। ये मेरे माइक पे यूज़ हो रहा है। ओके।
Whoa, darn! That must be an elite class! Chizia might be in danger. Rover, please.
वेट, हवा में डैश करते तो कूद सकते हैं। मुझे ना थोड़ा मेरा गेम को थोड़ा ठीक करना है मुझे। पहले तो सेंस को थोड़ा सा कम करना है। तो हेलो रितेश।
I sense your weakness. The end has come.
ये क्या चीज़ है?
Rover, watch out! Let me be your blade.
Swift and resolute.
नहीं, मैं तो बहुत अच्छा प्लेयर हूँ, एक हिट भी नहीं लिया।
Let me be your blade. Tempest, speeding up.
Swift and resolute. Strike through the shadows. Moment of resonance.
इजी। एच टू व्यू ट्यूटोरियल। अच्छा, मतलब परफेक्ट डॉज पे एनर्जी भी रिचार्ज होती है। ओके, आई सी। जब तक ज़ेरिफ आता है मैं सब सीख जाऊंगा। या। मेरा स्ट्रीम सही से चल रहा है ना? मेरा स्ट्रीम सही से चल रहा है ना?
That was close. You fought
चल रहा
so
है बट
well. I didn't even get a
वॉइस
chance to
लैग्स
help.
आ रहा है।
Yang Yang just rushed over to protect you like a Anyway, Yang Yang was trying to shield you, and then bam!
वॉइस
The
ठीक चल
test
रहा है।
Discord was taken care of before I could get a good look. Shizia. Oh, by the way, speaking of Baija, we're almost there. The place where we said we'd meet with Baija. She's the
वॉइस अब
resonator I've
ठीक
been
आ रही है,
talking
लेट्स
about.
सी।
Baija can heal with her
वॉइस अब
resonance
ठीक आ रही
ability,
है, लेट्स
and
सी।
we found you together at the
यप।
bottom of the gorge. Baija did some first aid for you. You seemed to have drowned, but your airway was clear. Your clothes were dry and clean too. Oh, and of course it was Yang Yang who investigated your clothes and mouth by feeling it through the streams. She kept blushing and apologizing to you as she did while you were out cold.
ओह,
Yeah.
CPR दिया गया है। इसे इन्होंने बोला था ना कि लाइक फिर कुछ ब्लॉक करेगा तो हाँ ये वाली चीज़। ज़्यादा ऊपर जा रहा हूँ मैं, नीचे चलते आ जाओ। इधर पे सामान वामान, सामान का तो देख लेंगे, अभी पहले ये देखते हैं ये क्या है। अच्छा इधर से मैं वेपन स्विच कर सकता हूँ, सेम वेपन है दोनों।
Speeding up.
वे, ये रॉ मीट का क्या करूँगा मैं?
Something you
कुकिंग,
need.
वेपन नहीं मिला कुछ भी। ओ मिला मिला, एक वेपन मिला, एक सेकंड। ये वेपन डालता हूँ, इसको देते हैं। इसको नहीं, मेन कैरेक्टर को देते हैं, मेन कैरेक्टर बेटर लग रहा है मुझे। स्विच।
See? There's a resonance beacon over there. When you see a beacon, be sure to register and activate it. It's usually safe within a 5-meter radius of a... When you see a beacon... When you see a beacon, be sure to register and activate it. It's usually safe within a 5-meter radius of a beacon. It can protect you from danger sometimes. Rover, could you hand me your terminal for a moment?
मेरा ना मुझे लग रहा है ग्राफिक सेटिंग्स में कुछ तो दिक्कत है। हाँ लग ही रहा था, 1920 नहीं था तभी इतना गंदा दिख रहा है।
Rover, could you hand me your terminal for a
अब
moment?
सही दिख रहा है।
Done. We're almost at the gorge's entrance. There will be a descent. Once you're out of the gorge, there's only a short walk to reach Jinzhou. Jinzhou is the safest place around here. The Resonance Nexus provides coverage for the whole city. Besides, we've got a protective barrier and strong fortifications. Right? Jinzhou sits between the Desert Highland and the Norfolk Barrens. It's a border city and a fortress. It's very crucial to the safety of Huanglong. Huh? We've agreed to meet up with Baizhe here. Where is she? This is the center of the Etheric Sea. A tacit field? When did it show up? It wasn't here when we just got here. But I didn't sense a hint of a tacit field's presence. So it appeared while we weren't looking? Like in the blink of an eye? Or maybe the Etheric Sea can tell where we are. Could it be following us? The center of the tacit field. Isn't that Baizhe? Baizhe! Baizhe! We're too far away. Perhaps she can't hear us. Freshly formed tacit fields have a dormant period. During this time, it is relatively safe.
हम्म।
My apologies. I should have said it is temporarily safe. The dormant period of a tacit field varies based on its formation time. Generally, the shorter the formation time, the longer the dormant period. However, with a longer dormant period, the tacit discords born within are usually stronger. The faster a tacit field forms, the longer its dormant period lasts. For now, this tacit field should be safe.
Same guys, give me a moment. बैठेगा सोया था मैं अभी सो के ही उठा हूँ। Hopefully we won't burn into.
According to the hero plays, yes, there's a chance for that.
Let's go down then. Yeah.
Right. The glider can't carry us beyond the tacit field's range. Besides, Baija is there. We'll have to go down and see what is going on. Now it's time to use the glider module. Rover, let me help you activate it.
Oi! I activated it before they taught it.
Baija, we're in a dormant tacit field, right? Why did you come here by
Hmm.
yourself?
ओए म्यूटेड है तू
Baija,
आजा मेरी YouTube stream पे आजा।
मैं कह रहा हूँ जरा फ्लिप पर आया मेरे को बुला लियो मैं पढ़ने बैठा हूँ अपने
कहाँ बैठा है?
मैं सो कर उठा था
हाँ तो मेरी YouTube stream पे आजा, ज़ेरिफ आएगा अभी 1-2 घंटे बाद।
हाँ तो चला रखा हूँ मैं पढ़ने जा रहा हूँ मेरे को
हाँ ठीक है, मैं म्यूट जा रहा हूँ।
super energetic.
वैसे मैं डिस्कॉर्ड में बैठा हूँ पीछे चल रहा है तो
Way
डिस्कॉर्ड
more
कॉल कर सकता है
spirited
ठीक है
than me.
आई एम
I've
स्टडीिंग
been keeping an eye on his condition through the stream.
This mind reading gathering.
It isn't. Baija is just concerned about your condition. She must think we shouldn't be letting you move around that much, since you've just regained consciousness.
The serious लड़की. I'm alright.
This isn't the place for talking. Let's go.
मुझे गेम का आवाज बढ़ाना है। ओ ये सीन तो याद है मुझे। गेम का आवाज बढ़ाने दो थोड़ा सा।
Speeding up.
लॉक ऑन।
Speeding up. Precipitant. Shake the shakeless.
हाय द कार। आओ हिट नहीं लेना तो हो जाएगी।
One more time.
ओ डॉज नहीं कर पाया मैं।
Sounds come forth.
Let me be your blade. Tempest.
Swift and resolute. I sense your weakness.
It's over.
Resonance.
नो वेट मैं भूल गया था कि ये सोल्स लाइक गेम है। ओके इजी।
One more
ओके सो वो वाले अटैक काउंटर क्यों नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ ये अटैक? अच्छा एकदम ऊसू वाला टाइमिंग करना पड़ेगा मुझे।
Storm, hear my command.
No hesitation.
Let me be your blade.
Swift and resolute. The end has come.
भाई मस्त है ये गेम।
Yang Yang! Rover! Are you alright? Are you hurt? Oh, thank goodness. We could see that darn barrier, but couldn't lay a finger on it. I'm fine too. I've never seen such a formidable tacit discord before, but Rover was able to completely defeat it. I didn't really do much. It was all thanks to you, Rover. That's strange. This place isn't known to be so dangerous. Anyway, come check this out.
The illusion left by the Discord asset. I mean मुझे तो पता है ये
This
already
is
था।
an echo. Wow, an echo of the elite class. Someone got lucky today. My apologies. We got a little carried away. Does reverberation or echo ring a bell to you, Rover? Everything in our world is made up of frequencies, and every sound generates a reverberation. Those echoes are the lingering reverberations of tacit discords after they disintegrate. We can absorb them into the data banks in our Pangu terminals.
Oh, by Pangu terminal, she means the gourd-shaped device every resonator has, developed by researchers in Guanglong. But you see, it's not always we get to find these. Also, there's a limit to what your gourd can absorb.
Absorption is only possible when your databank's level is equal to or higher than the tacit discord's level. The terminal can then convert its reverberation into an echo for use in battle. My terminal issued a warning when it detected that tacit discord earlier. It should at least be an Overlord class. Rover, would you mind checking your databank level?
No need for that. Rover, why don't you just try absorbing it with your terminal? Oh, so it doesn't work. No worries. You can start with smaller ones before tackling this guy here. There should be some sweet baby roche rooms around here. Let's go check those out, shall we?
Link.
We'll need to report the unusual phenomena here to the City Hall and the Academy. Let's make our exit.
What kind of power is that? Rover, you've been playing the fool all along? I've never seen a resonance ability quite like this. You got any other tricks up your sleeve? Like eating a whole tacit discord? grilling echoes alive.
Could it be related to your lost memories? Can you recall anything now? Rover, are you feeling all right? Any discomfort? Could it be the side effect of fighting that tacit discord? Daiju, can we take Rover to do a checkup at Hwashu Academy's Resonance Medical Department? Daiju?
Absorbing echoes with the human body is not entirely unprecedented.
With the human body. I remember Comprehensive Mirror for Historians mentioned this in the Huanglong section's opening. A celestial being descended, commanding the Tiankun's boundless power. Assuming mortal form, they condensed the primordial essence, creating Pangu. Cleaving heaven and earth apart, they aligned the celestial and terrestrial. Their radiance encompassed the four corners. Thus began the illustrious annals of Huanglong, as provinces were first demarcated.
There was a very strong person way back, like they held the whole universe right in their hands. As there was no terminal in those days, they absorbed the tacit discords with their bare hands. And the TD they absorbed was the most powerful of all. That person turned it into the first echo ever. Then they used the power of that echo to rebuild the world, sort out the laws, and that's how the history of Huanglong began. Actually, I'm not. I hope I was, though. Those were just some old tales my parents used to tell me, kind of like the Sentinel's appointment thing. Yang Yang's got an impressive memory for the ancient texts. Me, I just happen to roughly remember what the story's about. Whether it's true or not, that story happened a long time ago, when Jinzhou didn't even exist. Could it be that Rover's like the great granddaddy of us all?
Let's not jump to conclusions without enough data and proper analysis. Rover.
Great granddad.
Wait, the signal's back.
This is a holographic message to all of Jinzhou from the City Hall.
My fellow soldiers and citizens, I apologize for any inconvenience caused. I am Jin Shi, the Magistrate of Jinzhou. As the Moon Chasing Festival approaches, our city welcomes visitors from around the world. The festivities are highly anticipated by our people, and I too share in this joyful sentiment. Jinzhou has always been a crucial defense against the tacit discord outbreaks, safeguarding Huanglong. We have a heavy responsibility on our shoulders with no room for retreat or failure. It is the dedication of our warriors, along with the diligence of our citizens, that has allowed us to thrive in peace and prosperity. Despite the challenges of tacit discords, we remain steadfast and hospitable to visitors, upholding our enduring traditions. With that in mind, I have a favor to ask. Among our many visitors, there is one visitor that holds utmost importance to me, the city of Jinzhou, and the entirety of Huanglong. We have awaited your
Hello.
arrival for a
Oh,
long
Sanak.
time. Given the circumstances,
भाई clickbait है भाई title हेलो
I'm bewildered at
अरे
this
वो आ
time.
रहा है 1 घंटे में, तब तक मैं अकेले खेल रहा हूँ।
अरे यार तो तब तक तो चेंज कर भाई ये कहते
अबे
बेशर्म
भाई कौन चेंज करेगा इसके बाद? उतना काम कौन करता है
बेशरम
खेल
आदमी है भाई। छी छी छी। कितने जीबी की गेम ये?
22।
और ये फ्री है ना?
हाँ
मल्टीप्लेयर
हाँ
करना क्या होता है इसमें?
पता नहीं, तू लाइक करना मेरे स्ट्रीम को, पहले लाइक नहीं किया तूने।
कर दिया। तू पहले बता करना क्या होता है गेम में?
गेम में गेंशिन,
वेट व्हाट? गेंशिन और
गेंशिन जैसी
पोकेमोन?
है। हाँ
भाई
यस।
खेल भाई, मेहनत वाली गेम लग रही है तो खेलता रहे।
वह
मैं डाउनलोड करूँ कि नहीं, मजा तो आएगा नहीं, पता नहीं मेरे को।
कर ले, फ्री तो है।
बाद में देखते हैं।
ओके
You should have noticed some strange happenings related to you. If you plan to stay in Jinzhou for some time, I would be more than delighted to personally meet you in the City Hall of Jinzhou. While I cannot guarantee to provide all the answers you need, I will do my best to assist you and provide necessary permissions, if applicable. This is only my personal request. You can decide your course of action in any way you see fit. Therefore, I request the people and soldiers of Jinzhou to assist this esteemed visitor when the opportunity arises.
Why do I get this feeling?
This person our magistrate was talking about.
As Rover. Are you curious about our magistrate's title, Rover? Our magistrate's real name is C. Usually, the Sentinel selects a candidate during the appointment ceremony to become our magistrate. They will then take on the city's name as their surname. This signifies their wholehearted dedication to the city and its people.
Hey, that ain't the point, okay?
What are your plans now, Rover? I remember you had a flashback of yourself looking into its eyes when you saw the statue of our Sentinel. We can't confirm its authenticity, but based on the magistrate's message, it seems Jinzhou has a lot to do with your past. Whether you were the visitor our magistrate mentioned or not, you are surely important to Jinzhou, and you will be our important
Friend! We've already entrusted our lives to each other. I've never seen so many TDs packed together. And that elite one was so scary. Well, you did get rid of most of them. Anyway, once we're back in Jinzhou, I'll treat you that famous specialty from Panhua's restaurant.
It would be best for your well-being to have a thorough physical examination once we arrive in Jinzhou. While there don't seem to be any immediate side effects following the absorption of that echo, we cannot rule out the possibility of other latent risks.
I'm gonna get you one you can absorb. I never go back on my promise. Your hero Chisha's on
Yeah.
hunt.
जुजुत्सु काइसन देखा है ना?
क्या?
जुजुत्सु काइसन देखा है ना?
हाँ
मांगा का पता है ना तेरे को?
हाँ
अच्छा तो गई,
है
अच्छा तो गई।
हो गया।
गोद
हाँ वो सब तो देख लिया मैंने।
यूटा कार्ड टेक्निक यूज करके आता है गोदो की बॉडी में बैंड चल रहा है ब्रो। गेम चाकू का कार्ड टेक्निक यूज करता है यूटा, वो जो कि बॉडी में चल जाता है। व्हाट द एक्चुअल फक
तो भाई ये मैंने एक्चुअली एक्सपेक्ट नहीं किया था।
ब्रो। रीका डिवॉर कर जाती है उसको, गेम चाकू को बॉडी को, फिर कार्ड टेक्निक आ जाता है उसको ब्रो।
ये पढ़ाई कर रहा था,
your blade.
ये पढ़ाई कर रहा था तो
पढ़ रहा था फिर दिखाई ये
एकदम मैं मॉन्स्टर्स मार रहा हूँ।
तो स्ट्रीम बंद करवा देता हूँ। एक वर्ड बोल दे है
क्या?
और स्ट्रीम बंद करा देता हूँ एक वर्ड बोल के।
Can you
नो।
reenact what you did before?
वर्ड बोलूंगा
Maybe
और
you can
रिकॉर्ड
only
कर दूंगा।
absorb the powerful ones with your body. Or does it have to be a certain type of tacit discord?
कल मैं पढ़ने जा रहा बाय।
क्या?
Or maybe we should give your terminal a whirl. Yay! It worked!
वेट,
I've
मैंने कुछ
never
पकड़
seen
लिया।
a gourd.
ये क्या? पेन भी दे दिया इसको, मैंने सब दे दिया इसको। लेवल अप भी कर दूं क्या? नहीं, लेवल अप बचा के
I've
रखता हूँ।
never. Your terminal's got a different look, but the functions are pretty much the same.
तो ये होल्ड करके रखा रहता है टू यूज इट फॉर लॉन्गर। वेट, ये मुझे चेंज करना है फिर तो कीपैड्स। चलो माउस पे चलता है। तो इधर डालूंगा। ई किधर है? ई को इधर डालूंगा बस।
Strike from the shadows. One with the sounds. One with the sounds.
ये क्या है?
Remnants of the past.
ये क्या ही उठा दिया मैंने? ऑप्शनल बीकन। ओके, बीकन पे चलता है।
One with the sounds.
Let me be your blade. Tempest! Ha! Hey! Hey! Ha!
Swift and resolute.
बकरी। खाना नहीं मिला बकरी मारते कुछ। एक सेकंड। ओ हाँ, इसको एक एको देते हैं पहले। इसको देते हैं, ये वाला देता है। अभी हमारे मेन कैरेक्टर को बाकी का देता है फिलहाल के लिए। मेरा सुपर रेजोल्यूशन ऑन है क्या? सब ब्लरी सा क्यों दिख रहा है? कुछ तो ऑन है जो ब्लरी कर रहा है गेम को। चलो देखते हैं। वॉल्यूमेट्रिक सब कुछ ठीक ही तो है। क्या ऑफ रखूँ? एंटी एलियासिंग कैसे ऑफ करूँ? अब मैं यॉन क्यों है? DLSS ऑफ। एंटी एलियासिंग मुझे कॉन्फ़िग फाइल में जाके बंद करना पड़ेगा। आओ।
I sense your weakness. One with the sounds.
Let me be your blade.
यार ये वाला रेजोनेंस नहीं मिला मुझे। सैड। इधर घूम के आता हूँ पहले.
Strike from the shadows. One with the sounds.
डुक्कर पकड़ लिया मैंने एक. डुक्कर हंटर. क्यों करता है?
Look! Jinzhou City's just up ahead.
फिर गन्स देखे मैंने. मैजिकल गेम में गन्स.
Rover? There you are,
ये कौन है?
my dearest. Seed of fate.
वो कौन था?
Alrighty, what should we do next? Shall we go grab a bite?
I am to return to the academy. The anomalies at the gorges of spirits, the resurgence of that tacit field, and the many wave-worn phenomena occurrences. I should report them in time.
Then I'll go submit our report and prepare the documentation needed for Rover's audience with a magistrate while I'm there.
Then I guess I'll take Rover over to the Nexus Tower for registration first. And we'll just hang out for a while. Being new to Jinzhou and all, he can't be left standing outside the city hall with nothing to do. Hospitality is our local specialty, you know.
Then I'll leave you in Shizia's care, Rover. Is that all right with you? I'll give you a call once the paperwork is done.
Leave it to me.
I'll send the branch of Resin Medical Science a notice. We need to conduct a thorough physical examination on you to make sure you are fine. Come visit the academy after your audience if you have no other plans. Yes. A physical examination would be required to determine if any disease is present. If no medical issues are found, we'll conduct further monitoring and analysis to understand what happened to your body. Of course, we won't do anything without your consent.
You guys done yet? What's the holdup? Let's move! Then I'll have more time to show Rover around. We've got loads of fun in Jinzhou. We can go watch lion dances, hero plays, stand-up shows, and then maybe the martial championships. Plus tons of different treats to try out. You think it... Chisa, ally of justice at your service.
मुझे
Anyone in need of a
कैरेक्टर
hero?
मिल गया. अब मुझे सेटिंग्स में चेक करना है यार. ये एंटी एलियासिंग कैसे बंद करूं मैं? ग्राफिक्स क्वालिटी एडवांस रखता है एंड या यानी एफपीएस क्यों नहीं बढ़ा सकता मैं? बाकी सब तो ठीक है। और रिडीम कोड्स, कोड वोड हो तो बताना मुझे, आई विल रिडीम इट। सर्वे करना है हमें फॉर सामान। ओके, लेट्स डू द सर्वे। ओके, एग्री, स्टार्ट, नेक्स्ट पेज। एज 17, 18 कर देता हूँ। पीसी, ओके, लेट्स सी, रोगलाइक, एक्शन आरपीजी, ऑटो चेस, कॉम्पिटिटिव की तरह, वैलोरेंट वगैरह। वैलोरेंट वगैरह किधर है? टैक्टिकल शूटर्स 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 कर दिया मैंने 7 तक का। एल्डन रिंग में बहुत ज़्यादा है मेरा। कितने होंगे? और 5 हो गया, और 2 ले सकता हूँ। ये यूट्यूब नहीं है? ये किया था ये मैंने पूरा। कुछ मिला क्यों नहीं करने का? क्या बात थी? ये सब देखता है। weapon, this is this and that. Backpack. नए weapons मिले मुझे। I need to grind more echoes. Trophies क्या है ये? अच्छा इधर से मुझे ये मिलेंगे asteroids. Okay, more quests. Tutorials. If we miss out on those. Okay. डेटा बैंक ये क्या चीज़ है? ये मुझे अभी तक समझ नहीं आया। जस्ट लाइक माई लेवल आई थिंक सो। इतने सारे टाइप्स ऑफ ओ भाई मोल्टन ड्रिफ्ट फ्रीजिंग फ्रॉस्ट। बैकपैक देखते हुए बैक पे कुछ है ये बात मैं यूज़ करूँगा। वेपन सिलेक्टेड चेस्ट हुए या फर्स्ट रेजोनेंस अनलॉक। क्या मतलब है इसका? ये तैर सकते हैं इसमें? ये स्टेमिना खत्म हो जाएगा तो क्या होगा? एक्सपेरिमेंट गाइस एज यू ऑल नो। एक्चुअली अभी नहीं, बाद में करूँगा जब वेरीफाई पर जाते हैं। एक सेकेंड। बर्ड एग्स तो मुझे खाना बनाना है। एक चीज़ अच्छी है इस गेम की कि लाइक आउट ऑफ कॉम्बैट देयर इज नो स्टैमिना यूसेज।
Here we are, Jinzhou's Nexus Tower. Exactly. Let me see. Think of it as Jinzhou's largest service station or an
हाँ
integration hub. It's something along those lines. Long story short, it's a navigator, a defense system, and a regional information center all in one enormous package. The smaller ones we ran into earlier are resonance beacons. Data is shared between all beacons. You activate one, and the entire map's data will be relayed to your terminal. Pretty nifty, huh? Just place your terminal here.
ये क्या डालने बोला जा रहा है मुझे? मुझे नहीं डालना। डाल दिया। वो बोतल मुझे सेकिरो का याद दिला रहा है। ओह दिस इज द मैप। फिलहाल मैप उतना बड़ा नहीं है एक्चुअली टू बी ऑनेस्ट। छोटा ही है कंपेयर टू गेंशिन। बट गेंशिन का मैप भी छोटा ही था स्टार्टिंग में। धीरे धीरे बहुत कुछ आया।
I have the arrangements in place. Rover, you can come visit the magistrate at any time. Juzia, do you mind bringing Rover over to the city hall?
अच्छा तो ये है सिटी हॉल। इस तरह की क्या है? ये वो है सोल्स लाइक एनिमे स्टाइल गेम मल्टीप्लेयर। ये कौन है? एनीवेज मैं ही सो के उठाऊँ मैं अभी। ओ चिसिया ये क्या यूज करती है? क्रिस्टल यूजर ओके। ओ इसको भी एक देना पड़ेगा ना अभी। एको इसको देते हैं ये वाला, नहीं ये वाला देते हैं इसको। अरे शेर थोड़ी रहा था मैं। पंछी मारो मारो। अरे मारा मैंने एक, मीट मिला। आईटी तुझे मीट चाहिए क्या? ये एलिवेटर है, ये कैसा दिखता है बाहर से? एक सेकेंड, इसमें चढ़ नहीं सकता एलिवेटर पे, दीवार पे चढ़ सकती है? तो मैं ऐसे ही चढ़ सकता था एलिवेटर की वजह से। Oh, I can walk like this. Role play.
What do you mean I'm not the VIP the magistrate's expecting?
Ew. First time seeing such a crowd in front of the city hall.
I was surprised too. I've never seen so many non-staff personnel here before. Most of the people here have applied for an audience, but I heard they've all been turned down. Most people were advised to leave by the magistrate's bodyguard upon sending in their applications. The ones staying here are either trying to apply for some other people or just too stubborn to leave. The few that made it inside said it only took one freezing look from Lady Sunhua and they were compelled to leave.
What kind of description is that? Sounds like they've met some snake-haired lady and got turned into stone.
She's the magistrate's personal bodyguard.
Oh, I've heard of her before. She's the all-round Death Glare / Terminator Ice Beauty. That's what the rumors say, at least.
Magistrate has not gay yet.
There's a small chance she's not in the city hall, but it's very unlikely for her not to be in Jinzhou. Or rather, it's nearly impossible for the magistrate to leave Jinzhou at all. With her busy schedule, it's already difficult to find any time off. In addition, as the magistrate of Jinzhou, leaving the land under her jurisdiction without authentication is not allowed unless she's engaged on a business trip or when Jinzhou's safety is under threat.
Yep, there's gotta be something big if that's the case. So this is the true confidence of our rover. I agree, though. So far, you've been ticking all the boxes in our magistrate's description. Sure it can.
Have you thought of something, Rover? You mean... I can't really keep up with your thoughts, but I think a meeting with a magistrate wouldn't hurt.
Same here. Anyway, our magistrate's the best lead we have for now, no matter what she has in store for Rover.
What do you think, Rover? Are you in a hurry to recover your memories? case. How about meeting with the magistrate first? She may have the answers you're looking for. We're not allowed to go with you. Shizia and I will be right outside the city hall. We'll be waiting for you.
That's right. We're not going anywhere. Just give us a shout if anything goes down. Wait, no, we won't be able to hear ya. Plus, they've got this rule about not yelling inside the city hall.
Wait, give me a moment. I'll be back in a second.
Go see for yourself. Everyone's been talking about it. Every guest is important to Jinzhou. They didn't tell me I'm not. Why can't you let me talk to the magistrate?
How far did you get? Did you manage to see the magistrate? I got to see Lady Sanhua. She even looked back at me. And I even got Lady Sanhua's verbal assurance that I was
Stopping to relax once in a while serves for a stronger resonance with the world.
to witness Lady Sanhua in the flesh and be rejected by her in person.
What do you mean I'm not the VIP the magistrate's expecting? Go see for yourself. Everyone's been talking about it. Every guest is important to Jinzhou. They didn't tell me I'm not. Why can't you let me talk to the magistrate?
Sit first.
Stopping to relax once in a while serves for a stronger resonance with the world.
She even looked back at me. And I even got Lady Sanhua's verbal assurance that I wasn't the guest the
ये क्या करने जज क्यों है इन पे?
cares anyway. I was able to witness Lady Sanhua in the flesh.
ज्यादा बड़ा टूर नहीं है सिटी हॉल का. ये देखो सिटी हॉल में मैं कूदे जा रहा हूँ, किसी को फर्क नहीं पड़ता. सो रियलिस्टिक.
Please, follow me. Kindly have a seat.
नहीं, I don't wanna sit there. I wanna sit here. Ah,
Lady Sanhua
Yeah,
will
but-
be with you shortly.
चाय पकोड़े. Is this Sarwa? I think this is Sarwa. Oh,
Pleased to make your acquaintance. I apologize for the delay.
that's not how I
Miss
expected her.
Sanhua, the bodyguard
voice.
of Madam Magistrate. I regret to inform you that Madam Magistrate is currently away. Prior to her departure, she instructed me to bring you these tokens and a welcome gift. Madam Magistrate advised you to explore what these tokens represent during her absence. This may help you acquire the information you desire sooner. I apologize for the inconvenience, but please rest assured she will be here to meet you in 3 days' time. Sorry, I cannot disclose her whereabouts at this time. Please trust me that she is eagerly looking forward to meeting you in person. Pardon my inability to provide a better answer. Madam Magistrate has a task that she must handle alone. but she has never for one moment forgotten about her meeting with you. Not knowing exactly when you'd arrive, she had to leave without having the chance to welcome you in person. Because she will require at least 3 days to complete her current task, Madam Magistrate wanted to assure you that in 3 days, by any means, she will return to meet you in person. I'll be sure to convey your kindness to Madam Magistrate. Please accept my sincerest gratitude. Yes, Madam Magistrate does hope to have your assistance, but there is no rush for a decision. She does not want to pressure you into anything you may not desire. We invite you to learn about our situation before making a final commitment. When it comes to these tokens, it is never her intention to confuse you with the puzzles. Instead, they should serve as clues that lead you toward the truth. Madam Magistrate deeply regrets not having the time to deliver her messages to you in person. We value your presence far more than you might imagine. The same goes for any and all information about you. Since Madam Magistrate is currently away, I cannot make the final confirmation on her behalf, but you are truly exceptional. Regarding that, my eyes can see the frequencies of all living beings. Or rather, those frequencies are the only thing I can see. You share the same frequency with Madam Magistrate. You look undistorted and authentic in your original form. In my eyes, you appear the way you are. They all look different. May I have your terminal for a moment? Indeed, it was an oversight on my end. I will now import my contact information and that of all public services, like patrol stations, into your terminal. I will be here on standby, ready to assist whenever you need me. I need your terminal for regional access authorization. I will also configure the latest utility module for you. Madam Magistrate thought you might need it. The utility module on your terminal has been upgraded to the latest iteration. Now, all the utilities, including sensor, levitator, and grapple, should be fully functional. You are now granted unlimited access to all regions in Jinzhou. I have sent your terminal ID to every border pass and residence beacon. You will only need to display your terminal ID or activate a beacon with your terminal for entry. You are free to visit any part of Jinzhou. Yes, including the City Hall. You have full access to its facilities. Also, may I ask, have you decided your place of residence in Jinzhou? If not, Madam Magistrate has arranged accommodation for you in advance, here in the City Hall. I will lead you to your room if you need. Understood. We will be ready to accommodate you anytime. Anything I can help you with, Rover? With pleasure. What do you wish to know about the tokens? I suggest looking into where these tokens come from. Examine their locations of origin and explore the sites or past events they represent. Then you should uncover the message Madam Magistrate wanted to convey. And hopefully, learn everything you want to know with pleasure. What do you wish to know about the tokens? Of course, it is fully up to you. With pleasure. What do you wish? Anything I can help you with, Rover?
बैग में क्या मिला मुझे? ये क्या है? स्मॉल डिवाइस टोकन। जस्ट सर्वे कंप्लीशन का वो मिला मुझे। लीव, चलो हम अपने दोस्तों से।
Rover! It took you so long. What gives? Was our magistrate a chatterbox? So Madam Magistrate's not in the city hall. It sure is.
Jizya. The increasing tacit fields, uncannily powerful tacit discords, and now, our magistrate's absence.
Plus, the mysterious Rover.
I'm afraid.
Well, we've reported to the City Hall, the Ministry of War, and the Academy. We've done everything we can. I mean, this is one long. And we're talking about Jinzhou of all places. We've been through our fair share of unrest over the past 1,000 years, and we've made it together every time. There's been TD outbreaks every year, but we can always trust General Ji Yan, Madam Magistrate, and our Sentinel to have our backs. We're not ones to mess with.
United we stand, a bastion of might. One equals a legion, invulnerable in fight. Well said, Jizya. Do you have any plans, Rover?
Fair point. A 3-day vacation it is. Let's go chill out then. We'll figure out the tokens when we have the chance. Ooh, reminds me of the tokens of love in those stories. It sounds like you're off to a secret date or something. What is our magistrate planning to do with these token puzzles? A soulmate?
So, Madam Magistrate left some hidden clues in her tokens. Clues that only the right person would be able to decipher. But Rover has lost all memories and would likely forget any kind of decryption method they agreed on. It doesn't quite make sense. Or maybe she is trying to make Rover notice something else? Rover, do you mind if we have a look at the tokens?
So, what's so special about them?
It seems like a miniature sundial. It is a horological device that tells
बहुत
time
direct.
by using sunlight's direction. sundials in Huanglong usually have marked lines for the 12 shichuns in a day, and every shichun is 2 hours long, with some showing seasons or months. The design of this sundial looks a bit unusual though. On this sundial, time seems to be represented by the 12 earthly branches drawn on the outer ring of its surface, and its inner ring shows the 4 symbols, each representing one cardinal direction. These are the 4 famous auspicious beasts in Huanglong's folklore. They are believed to protect people from all 4 directions under heaven. Generally, the teal long represents the east, the white tiger stands for the west, the vermilion bird stands for the south, and finally, we have the black tortoise for the north. It seems this sundial is supposed to show both time and direction. But how could it work when there is not a compass attached? Not to mention, the lack of sunlight basically renders it useless.
Ugh, that requires way too much brain power. A candy? Oh, I've had these when I was a kid. I think they were called
Sugar pearl.
pearls, but I haven't seen anything like this in a while. Went out of trend, maybe.
It reminds me of my childhood. I still remember the taste. It was so sweet. I was really scared of getting my flu shots when I was little. And sometimes the nurse lady would hand out candies like this as a prize for being good. But what does it mean as a token?
The color of this leaf seems a bit odd. Can't tell what tree it is.
I think I can feel something from it. Never mind. It's too faint. Maybe it was just my imagination. Sorry. I can't tell what kind of tree this leaf belongs to either.
Black fruit.
This is a mangosteen fruit. Mangosteens are not native to Zhengzhou. They are usually imported by boat. I think we can find more mangosteens being sold at the nearby markets. They're not always available for purchase, though. The frequent tacit discord outbreaks can disrupt transportation and cause shortages. The Midnight Rangers have greatly improved the situation in recent years, but still. So Zhixia and I share similar childhood memories of the sugar pearl. Do you remember it too, Rover?
When it comes to candies, no one knows them better than the kids of Jinzhou. Oh, right. Baijia's still waiting for us at the academy.
Apple.
I don't have candy like that. But I got this. It's really good. You can have one. Madam Magistrate said we should be nice to every guest.
I got the free candy for doing optional quest. Yay!
There's still some distance to the Huaxiu Academy. Let's see who reaches there faster. Yang Yang just installed some apps for you, remember? Just look for the one that's called Utilities on the terminal. See?
Ah.
Just open it. See? See? Just open the utilities, select the grapple, the Jinjo Speedster, you gotta master the grapple. Oh, wait a sec. Someone's looking for me. Yeah? What? When did he disappear? Don't worry. It's all right. I'll be right there. Duty calls. Oops. Almost forgot. Can't be late. Sorry, Rover, Yang Yang. I've got to head off for my shift. I'll join you right after I'm done, all right? If you need me, just shout my name. And I, the Jinjo Speedster, will be there in a sec. Well, you only need to send me a terminal message as you shout. Then I'll be there in a jiffy. Anyway, I gotta go. You guys okay on your own? Give me a heads up when there's any updates.
Sure, go do your thing. Don't worry, I'm staying with him. Rover, let's go inside.
What the heck? इधर क्या चल रही है? कूद क्यों रही है? Are you okay? Okay. What's this? इधर पे मैं चीजें बना सकता हूँ. Okay.
To my message. She's probably busy in her lab. Over there must be Mr. Mortifi from the Department of Safety. Baizhi once mentioned him before. He might be able to help us get in touch with Baizhi, but
Baizhi.
it seems we've caught him at a bad time. Anyway, let's try asking him, shall we?
What? You need something? I refuse to tolerate the foolish striving of those insatiable slugs. Since it's difficult for our research to deal with a man like him, I'd rather handle it personally and swiftly. And you are?
Mr. Mortifi, please pardon our intrusion. We are friends of Baizhi, and we're here to look for her.
I see. I hope I didn't cause any offense earlier.
Not at all. It was us who bothered you.
Baizhi should be in the data analysis room. I'll go tell her you're here.
Thank you, sir. This is Mortifi, a renowned figure in the Department of Safety. He was born in the new Federation, and he joined the Washu Academy a few years ago. I heard his talent is truly This is Mortifi, a renowned figure in the...
Here you are. The data we collected in the Gorges of Spirits has been submitted for analysis, and we'll have the results today. I have the equipment for your physical examinations ready too. Any discoveries during your trip to the City Hall?
What do you think, Baizhi?
I have a hypothesis about the sugar pearl, but I need to verify it first. If possible, I recommend conducting non-destructive tests of all these tokens you have. Data is always straightforward. The first 3 tokens can be tested at my branch's laboratory. This miniature sundial will require radiographic testing, though. To access the necessary equipment, we'll need to file a request with one of the Tacitite Studies-related branches.
हाँ भाई सनक क्लिकबेट हेलो हेलो
अरे उठा नहीं है वो, अभी तक उठने तो दे. सुबह खेल रहे थे हम 7 बजे, उसके बाद वो सोने गया, मैं भी सोने गया, मैं उठ गया, वो नहीं उठा अभी तक.
या वेदरिंग द स्टॉर्म इन हिरोशिमा
हैं?
चैप्टर पढ़ा तूने वो वेदरिंग द स्टॉर्म वाला?
नहीं.
इंग्लिश का?
ना.
क्यों भाई, तू स्कूल बोल नहीं जाता क्या?
इंग्लिश पढ़ता कौन है?
इंग्लिश में पढ़ता बोल दिया भाई. ठीक है.
Yes, Mortifi is the branch of
ऐसे ही हो
Tacitite
जाता है सब
weaponry's
कुछ बिना
head
पढ़े.
within the Department of Safety. One moment, please.
ASMR दूं क्या तुझे?
नहीं
रुक देता हूँ।
नहीं बोला ना मैंने भी।
Give
अबे
me
यार
the
एक तो
items
हारुकी ने ना मेरा इस
contested.
सर्वर में
Anything else you
परमानेंट
need,
नाम बल्ले बल्ले भड़वे रख
let
दिया,
me
मैं
know.
चेंज नहीं कर सकता।
You may retrieve your
Fuck.
items in 20 minutes, and the analysis report
Shit.
will be ready 5 minutes after that. Take a right, and you'll find me in the testing room.
अक्षय तूने
I don't
रोल नहीं
see
बनाया क्या
anything
मिलके?
special with these items. Speaking of the sugar pearl, you all remember eating sugar pearls like this when you were kids?
तो सनक तेरा
I
फेवरेट
don't think
एनिमल
I've
कौन
ever
सा
had
है?
anything like this in my childhood.
फेवरेट है कैपिबारा।
भाई सेम भाई।
No, I'm from the new
उससे बेस्ट कोई
Federation.
जानवर ही नहीं है भाई।
You mean the sugar pearl might be unique to Huanglong?
तूने गाना सुना है? क्या?
कैपिबारा। अबे कैसे पॉसिबल है ये भाई,
कैपिबारा।
ब्रेन हैक।
I
ओ
remember
भाई।
a nurse lady giving me a
अबे
candy like
कुछ
that.
तो देख रहा हूँ भाई मैं, क्या चल रहा है?
So,
भाई मैं
sugar
ऑन
pearls
स्ट्रीम
like
हूँ
this
ऐसे,
were distributed
ये
in
सब मत देख
hospitals.
क्या?
Perhaps.
जो भी
अरे
देख रहा
गवार,
Pearl
हर्ष
might
हर्ष
be
का
a type
सर्वर
of
देख रहा हूँ, कुछ
medicine.
तो उस सर्वर में चल रहा है
Its
भाई।
sweet taste would have made it more palatable to children.
Miss Baija, as a Huanglong local working at the academy,
क्या
I suppose you already
कैपिबारा,
had an idea about
कैपिबारा,
what it
कैपिबारा,
is?
कैपिबारा,
I do have
कैपिबारा,
my theory as to what it is,
कैपिबारा।
but it still needs verification. I wouldn't proclaim any solid
भाई
answers
सनक मेरा ना
before
कुछ बोलने का
confirming
मन
the
हो रहा है, पर तू
chemical
स्ट्रीम कर रहा है
composition
इसलिए
of
बोलना
this
नहीं
item
चाहता।
with reliable
मत बोल
data.
फिर
Second
भाई।
it. Let's
पर मैं
find
बोलूंगा।
out through
नहीं।
actual testing then.
जस्ट किडिंग ब्रो,
It
आई
will
एम
take
गोइंग,
some time
सोने जा
before
रहा
the
मैं।
results are
ओके
ready. If you
गुड
have
नाइट।
other
और
matters
रात
to
को मैं
take care
खेलूंगा
of,
आज।
you should go ahead. I'll let you know
रात
once
को
we have the
आज
results.
ठीक है,
Shall we
ये
wait
जो
here
करना
and
है
wait
कर
खिलौड़े
for
गाली
the
सुन लेगा।
over?
खेलियो खेलियो आज रात को।
आज मेरे को खेलने शांति से।
हाँ
अबे क्या गेम है भाई, मेरे को इसका मोटिव समझा। रुक तेरी स्ट्रीम देख रहा हूँ ठीक है, अगर 10 मिनट में तू मेरे को ना इंटरेस्ट दे पाए इस गेम में भाई तो मैं नहीं खेलूंगा।
पास कर, मुझे बिल्कुल फर्क नहीं पड़ता।
चल मैं तेरी स्ट्रीम देख रहा अगले 10 मिनट के लिए।
ओके ये देख इंटरेस्ट, ये देख माइटी
नहीं
इंटरेस्ट।
ये सब तो मिल जाता है भाई, कंटेंट वगैरह यहाँ अलग अलग। देख इस गेम में ग्राफिक्स अच्छे हैं, अगर ये एफपीपी में होती ना ज्यादा अच्छी लगती। ए
भाई
यो
पागल है क्या? एफपीपी में एनिमे गेम कैसे?
डैम ब्रो,
फिजिक्स पे अच्छे गेम के।
ये नौकर चलते हैं क्या?
मतलब क्या
डैम
बोल रहा है भाई?
ब्रो, दिस शिट इज इंटरेस्टिंग ब्रो।
यस
करना क्या?
इंटरेस्ट, कैरेक्टर्स कलेक्ट करने रहते हैं, स्टोरी है, कोऑप है।
ना ब्रो बोरिंग, आई एम गोइंग बाय, गुड नाइट।
ओके जा।
टेक केयर मुझे। अच्छा तेरा
I
सर्वर
have
थोड़ी
the
है।
equipment ready. I'll need to check your health status and see if there are any unusual
ओए तो
fluctuations.
इमोर्टल बन आ गया
Now
ना?
let's begin.
तू जाने वाला हो 5 RR बाकी।
Do you
जाने
have
वाला
any
हूँ।
questions before we begin?
मैं इमोर्टल 2 जाने मेरे को 30-40 आरआर चाहिए, 48 एक्चुअली।
क्या बात है?
When a tacit discord is eliminated,
मुझे तो अक्षत ने
its
बूस्ट किया
frequency
लेकिन
energy may linger in the form of an
नॉट
incorporeal
रियली भाई, वो
manifestation.
किल प्लेयर है, वो
Which is
राउंड
known
इतने
as
थ्रो किए उसने
reverberation.
भाई,
A
क्या बोलूं।
resonator's
हाँ
terminal
ब्रो, हाँ
collects
ब्रो,
and records
अगर
said
वो बंदा ऑल्ट आईडी से आ
reverberations,
रहा है और फिर
turning them
पहुंच
into
रहा है तो फिर
echoes
बूस्ट
that
ही
can be
कहते हैं। अगर मेन
directed
आईडी
as
से खेल के
desired.
पहुंचता
The
तो
combat abilities
अक्षत
of
के
these
साथ
echoes can then
फिर
be
थोड़ा
नहीं,
replicated to
बहुत
the
गंदी
terminals
लॉबीज
in
आती है और सामने
battlefield,
अच्छे आते हैं, इसलिए हमने मेन
enabling
से पहले सेम
resonators to
आरआर
use
कर
them
लिया।
in battles.
आई मीन ऑल्ट
Additionally,
से।
some
दैट्स
echoes
जस्ट
abilities
लाई
allow
ब्रो, यू आर
resonators to
लाइंग।
briefly
लाई नहीं
गेट
है
transport
भाई,
into their
मैं तुझे एक
ships.
स्क्रीनशॉट भेज रहा हूँ, ये देख, ये हुआ था मेरे साथ एक दिन पहले एक सेकंड डिस्कॉर्ड।
तो प्रो भी इकट्ठे करता रहता है क्या गेम में? कुछ ढंग के का
तो देख तो सही, बस एक बार तू देख, ये मेरा प्रमोशन गेम था भाई। तो रुक, ये देख गेम देख, ये मेरा प्रमोशन गेम था। कुछ नोटिस हो रहा है इधर?
भेज तो ये रहा। ए यो अक्षत तो है ही नहीं इसमें।
इसमें अक्षत नहीं था, बट
इट डजंट मैटर ब्रो।
एमएमआर इशू है ना, टीम में गंदे प्लेयर आते हैं जो छोड़ के चले जाते हैं।
गेट बेटर भाई।
मर जाओ।
सिर्फ सुबह सुबह 11 बजे क्या कर रहा था भाई?
हम लोग सुबह 7 बजे तक जगे थे ऑनलाइन ग्राइंड किया ये गेम खेलने के लिए, फिर नींद आ गई तो सो गए।
Yes, to some
वैलोरेंट
extent.
खेले तुम पूरी रात?
Now let's
जरफ
begin
भी
if
इमोर्टल हो
you're
गया था।
ready.
हाँ
हम लोग इन्हें रोज
पर
जीते ना।
जरफ तो
Can you try to manifest the crownless's frequency without using your terminal?
भाई तू गर्मियों में स्विमिंग पूल नहीं जा रहा सनक?
I am not
AC.
seeing the crownless's data in
हाँ?
your terminal.
AC.
So it
भाई
was
कैसा सा है भाई तू
absorbed
घर ही
into your
बैठा
body.
रहता है.
The crownless's frequency energy was consumed by your
टच
body,
ग्रास भाई.
leaving no
टच
trace
ग्रास करता
behind.
हूँ बट अभी तबीयत
Did
खराब
you
है
नहीं
ना.
भाई
manage to
मुझे
do
नहीं
that?
लगता.
It's as though there's another mechanism
You-
within your body capable of absorbing frequency energy. Your test results
तेरे
don't
IRL
indicate
दोस्त
any
हैं क्या?
trauma. So your
Yes.
amnesia may not be linked to traumatic
सच
events.
बता.
As for your ability to
हाँ
absorb
मतलब
things,
सच बता भाई. हाँ बोला अभी.
connection between that and your amnesia based on the current
वाह
data.
भाई मेरे को
Put it
किसी दे.
simply,
मैं नहीं मानूंगा
it
ऐसे.
seems there is another dimension
पूरा दिन तो
or
घर में बैठा रहता है.
a creature hiding inside your body.
मेरे IRL दोस्तों के साथ ही तो मैं डिस्कॉर्ड पे बैठे रहता हूँ.
तेरे IRL दोस्त अमीर वाले हैं. डैम.
बट मैं नहीं हूँ ना.
तू भी है भाई.
मैं नहीं हूँ
पहले
भाई.
एक टीम
मेरा
बनाओ और
प्रोसेसर खराब हो रहा है 1 साल से. खरीद नहीं पा रहा हूँ. मुझे अमीर बोल रहा है.
भाई
Scientists
that's
would
just
be
a lie
eagerly
bro.
seeking to understand it. There are so many mysteries
क्या
about
मतलब
you
that's
worth
just a lie.
ये गिव में पार्टिसिपेट कर ले. इनका हो रहा है जो
It seems we need a
किसका हो रहा
simulated
है? किसी का
combat
तो हो
to
रहा है.
figure out
भेजना
what
Elite
आप.
happened in your
वालों का.
body.
वो जूते वाला पीसी.
Please hold your terminal tight and stay still.
जूते वाला पीसी क्या होता है बे?
पीसी नशो ब्रो.
भाई मुझे पीसी दिलवा दे एक माइटी. ई स्पोर्ट्स खेलता हूँ फिर.
Enemy's simulated training ground.
ले ले यार जा.
Yang Yang and I will assist you.
कैसे ले लूँ?
Please fight the
पैसे दे?
simulated tacit discords
No
like
bro,
you
cash on
normally
delivery.
would.
कैरेक्टर मिला मुझे नया. ये देख.
ना ब्रो.
देख तो सही.
वो तुझे पता है हेड ट्रांसप्लांट नाम की चीज होती है भाई कोई.
अरे वो तो ठीक है. तो देख तो सही.
भाई सोच तेरी तेरी बॉडी खराब है और तेरी मुंडी सही है. तेरी मुंडी किसी और शरीर में लगा देंगे.
नहीं वो
भाई शिट भाई कितनी घटिया
है.
चीज है ये. मैं एक दूसरा शरीर क्यों लूंगा भाई. बट नहीं यार क्या पता उसके कुछ ट्रेड सच्चे मिल जाए.
क्या पता तू लड़की बन जाए.
नहीं नहीं इतना नहीं चाहिए मुझे. भाई क्या पता मुझे. छोड़. हाँ यार तू स्ट्रीम कर रहा है यार. मैं सोने जा रहा.
क्या बोलना चाहता था तू? लिख दे.
छोड़ यार
व्हाट्सएप
बाद
पे
में
लिख. देख पाऊंगा फिर मैं.
बाद में पूछो यार कुछ.
बाद में भूल जाऊंगा मैं.
Administering first
चल
aid.
अपने क्या पता अपनी स्टिक का साइज बड़ा हो मिल जाए उस बॉडी का.
क्या बोलूं अब मैं भाई.
भाई आई गो स्लीप नाउ. गुड नाइट.
ऐसा सा बंदा है भाई
Let
मेरे.
me be your blade. Synchronization.
One with the sound.
As Wuthering had previously detected, your bodily functions are in good condition, and you seem entirely unaffected by the crownless's energy. Now, I will temporarily use responsibility for further testing.
Hey. Speeding up.
Wait.
Not the slightest fluctuation in your frequency energy. So it was not your resonance ability either. So we will need a round to fully test your potential.
Storm, hear my command.
Swift and resolute. One with the sounds.
मुझे स्टैमिना भी तो होता
One
है.
with the sounds.
Let me be your blade.
Leave it to me.
Let me be your blade.
We've gathered all the data we need. The test is ending soon. Rover, you can find the exit straight up ahead.
Ooh.
Rover, can you hear me?
अरे ये क्या हो गया?
Hello?
The comm line is dead. Something's wrong. Gotta be cautious. Now, where is the exit? I'm back to the same spot again. And this moon. What is happening? Are those tacit discords?
ये क्या मिलेनिया? I am Millennia, Blade of Mikela.
Rover! Rover!
Oh, never mind. Fight नहीं हुआ कुछ.
Thank goodness. You're awake, Baiji. What happened just now? The connection was suddenly cut off.
Rover, do you still remember what you saw? Can you give us some more details? A giant tacit discord with a scythe. It doesn't sound like the Crownless. Might be even higher ranked. This is the first time we've run into anything like this since we put the training ground into use. The Sonorosphere captures everything that once happened in a specific time and place, be it good or bad. We built this simulated training ground after the structure of Sonorospheres. Our goal was to extract pure remnant energy with the simulated Sonorosphere. But we cannot guarantee that all abnormal frequencies were eliminated. Your arrival may have revived the abnormal frequencies we accidentally captured. Remnant energy sometimes gives rise to memory manifestations of sentient beings. You may have encountered one such manifestation. I suspect it could have something to do with your unconscious mind. Such anomalies could have been hiding in the simulation, and they resonated with your subconscious. Or perhaps they were lifted from your subconscious in the first place. I'm afraid I can't give you a conclusion yet. Not until we've run a thorough analysis on the data collected. I'll also check the simulated Sonorosphere again to see what on earth happened to it. In terms of bodily functions, you seem to be in perfect health. In fact, all the data look quite good, but if you feel anything unusual, please come find me anytime.
हाँ इस पे कर देता हूँ.
Greetings, Rover. I will escort you for the time being.
एक और कर सकते. Not टीम कैसे सेलेक्ट करूँगा? Do I change teams, guys? Take their teams option. रैपल है एक और कुछ अभी तक नहीं है मेरे
Here's your sundial, intact as it was.
Mr. Mortefi, can we have the test results?
Simply put, it's hollow. Here, try tapping on it. It sounds different from a solid object. It's not just a timekeeping tool. It's an intricate mortise and tenon puzzle box. This sundial is hollow with an inner compartment. We scanned it, and there's a small paper scroll inside. However, it's missing a crucial component. We should be able to spin the wheels on the sundial once the right component is installed.
One thing. I mean, they're still asleep.
Automata mechanics
मैं
isn't
उठा हूँ
my
नींद से
field
अभी
of
तो मैंने
study.
स्टार्ट कर लिया
I
अर्ली
specialize
एक
in
दो घंटे में आ
developing
जाएंगे सब
Tacitite weapons. But the foundational theories behind these applied technologies are quite similar. It wouldn't have taken me this long if we were dealing with Tacitite weapons. Install the missing part, then rotate the wheels
हाँ
to the
एक दो
correct
घंटे में
positions, and you should be able to solve the puzzle
क्या
and
मैं खुद
access
अभी
the
उठा
paper scroll.
Right.
However, I still have no idea what the missing component should look like. And no need to ask him. I can help you with this. I just need some time to think it over. One moment. I have an incoming call. What is it? You certainly are well informed.
अच्छा गेम है मुझे तो अच्छा लगा
It's indeed beautiful data. Good taste. Well, since you've put it that way.
Rover, Mr. Mortefi's expression seems to have softened, don't you think? We haven't even asked him to help us with assembling.
मैं भी डाउनलोड करके ट्राई करो
looks like Mr. Mortifi needs more time. Maybe we should give him some space to concentrate. Rover, let's come back later, shall we?
Yes, of course. I've already noticed all that you mentioned. Indeed, you just pointed out a blind spot in my thinking. Your workshop? That hellish place? Stop sweet-talking me. I get it. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Let's get back to the sundial. It's a mortise and tenon-based puzzle box. The missing component in the middle needs to fulfill two entirely different structural requirements at the same time. Considering its entire structure, this component needs an automatic buckle that goes down on top of an embedded pointer. I'll draw up a design for you. The parts you'll need can be found in Jiang Li's workshop. I've already informed him about it. You'll only need to go fetch the parts in his place. He keeps a box full of them. Division of labor is more efficient in getting things done. Besides, I would like to avoid stepping foot in Jiang Li's workshop ever again. The mere thought of that place brings me migraines. Considering its dreadful conditions, I can't agree more. How could he choose to work in such terrible condition? It's like willingly playing a score backwards.
I see. Shall we go and retrieve the parts now, Rover?
ओह, इसका मूव सेट अच्छा है.
I mentally prepared myself for the worst, but this place looks much better than Mr. Mortifi's description, though it is a bit hard to figure out where we should start.
The action begin.
It's quite a
अभी तो
bump
बात करने वाली जगह तो एक्शन तो बाद में
Let's go
होगा.
back
अभी तो
and show
स्टोरी
it to
सुना रहे हैं
Mr.
लोग.
Mortifi.
ठीक है, इसके बाजू में ही था ये रूम. मुझे क्यों भेजा इधर?
Mr. Mortifi, we found the parts.
Good. Bring it to me.
The test results are in. The mangosteen is just an ordinary fruit. It's suitable for regular consumption. We found nothing unusual about it. From the purple leaf you presented, I detected subtle fluctuations in tacit discord's frequency from two distinct sources, but they were overlapping and difficult to distinguish. This is a rare occurrence. The scattered nature of these fluctuations rules out the possibility of them being left behind through contact. This is not an ordinary leaf, but it doesn't seem to be a tacit discord either. Based on the data we gathered, I believe it was sampled from an area struck with the wave-worn phenomena.
Yes, the anomalies that occurred after the lament, including the formation of tacit fields, etheric sea, retroact rain, and gravity loss. These are collectively called the wave-worn phenomena. And the lament was the start of it all.
लमेट.
As for the sugar pearl,
बस याओ याद
it
आता
has been determined to be a type of oral vaccine. This sugar pearl expired over 20 years ago. The low temperature storage life for this vaccine is about 2 years.
A 20-year-old vaccine. Could it be related to the children's epidemic in Zhengzhou 2 decades ago?
The The archives in the academy should have information on the sugar pearl. The archives here are organized in a unique way. You can start by searching the keywords at the lobby terminal.
Mr. Mortefi?
The missing pointer has been installed, and now the sundial should be complete.
So, the discs are rotatable now.
Yes. Align the correct markers with the pointer we just installed, and then you should be able to open it.
ये गेम है कि एनिमे गेम है, बट अभी स्टोरी वाला पार्ट चल रहा है.
The earthly branches and 4 symbols. These symbols are related to the sexagenary cycle. It's an intricate way of recording time in Huanglong. Nowadays, it is mainly reserved for calendars, numerology, and indexing. But it's falling out of daily use now. What kind of information could it represent?
It's the filing system. Most of Huanglong's libraries and databases still use this method to organize their archives, namely the Grand Libraries.
Yes, the large data repositories located in Huanglong's major cities.
The Academy's public archives are organized in this manner too.
सनडायल को बेटर बना दिया इसने ये जो भी था इधर चलेगा. ओ ये क्या? इन्वेस्टिगेट.
I found it. It's located on the way shelf.
वे शेल्फ पे जाना है मुझे शुगर पर्ल के बारे में जानने के लिए.
Now, Chang, Si, Wu, Wei. Grover is here.
मरते नहीं वो मैंने ट्राई किया था साइंटिस्ट को मारने का. वेरी गुड. ये क्या ही करूँगा मैं इतना.
There are 2 photos here. Huh. If I remember correctly, Zhenzhou was established during a year of Wei, several cycles ago. The Zhenzhou City Hall and Huashu Academy were built in the same year. The Gorges of Spirits battle sparked Zhenzhou's founding. And the formidable
ये सब उठा लूँगा मैं अभी.
right here. I
क्राउनलेस.
believe it is the crownless.
क्राउनलेस कौन है बट who's the crownless? सेलेक्ट कर लेता हूँ कभी पढ़ूंगा कभी ना कभी तो.
Rover, about the sugar pearl. Life has never been easy after the lament. But I still remember that sweetness from my childhood. The battle against that epidemic in Zhenzhou was grueling. Once infected, children either died or suffered lifelong disabilities, resonators or not. With tacit discords ravaging reaching Jinzhou and severing all communication with other cities, desperation ran high. Words are not enough to convey how desperate people must have felt. They resorted to self-experimentation with a newly developed vaccine, risking everything for a chance. If they failed, we owe our presence here to those who came before us. It's important to remember their sacrifices. If the sugar pearl points to the information and reports we have just read, what is Madam Magistrate trying to convey? Is it related to
No
your
idea.
past? Or is it... But you are not from Jinzhou. Maybe the place you came from had a similar situation. With this thought, perhaps, the reports about the sugar pearl are just one part of the clues. The other part about your past and memories is hidden in the documents on the way shelf. What do you think, Rover, about the sugar pearl? Jinzhou was the most recent city established in Huanglong. The mountains of spirits running from north to south divide Huanglong in two. The capital and the 5 cities are located in inner Huanglong, while Jinzhou is in outer Huanglong. The Battle of Gorges of Spirits was the catalyst to found Jinzhou. Tacit discords were born in the Norfolk Barrens, and their invasion route was originally traceable.
Roundless corner.
The emergence of the Crownless changed it. The
Roundless.
Crownless is a tacit discord that embodies war itself. The hatred of the fallen warriors and the fear of the survivors are the ingredients for it. With the limited information available, some researchers have speculated its connection with the Threnodian. When it comes to
Threnodian?
the Threnodian, there is a lot to tell. For now, think of it this way. The Threnodian is the most powerful tacit discord. The Battle of the Threnodian that happened long ago was defended off. According to the reports, the Crownless is very similar to the formidable tacit discord we encountered. Our sentinel, Jue, manifested before us in that battle. Rover, about the sugar pearl. We have the symbol V now. This should go with the time part. But we can't yet solve the puzzle with this alone. Maybe we can figure out the cardinal direction part by looking into the tokens again. It might have something to do with how we got one of the clues. What do you think, Rover? I've only seen our magistrate once at the appointment ceremony, so I can't comment on her personality, but her policies have proven effective and greatly benefited us since she took office. Some believe that the remarkably far-sighted and profound decisions were actually devised by Counselor Chang Li due to the young age of the magistrate.
शैंगली के बारे में जानना है मुझे, वो न्यू कैरेक्टर होगा ना?
Our magistrate's advisor and former teacher. She once held a high position in the Central Secretariat, but she requested a transfer to Jinzhou. I've also heard rumors painting her as a cunning manipulator rather than a loyal servant.
Let's look back on what we've gathered so far. Our clues point to the sugar pearl as a key in solving the sundial's puzzle. Simply put, one token can lead to multiple targets, and one target may hold several pieces of information. We both had a reason for meeting. The magistrate had information to share, while I had questions to ask. However, her tokens contain both what she wants to tell me and what I want to ask her, making it seem like she is complicating matters.
Or maybe
She was running out of time. That's why she could only offer us scraps of the puzzle, instead of actually putting it together. Or perhaps she's indeed a master strategist, leaving breadcrumbs for us to follow. The initial clues may simply be a test to... She needed to ensure that those who may come across these tokens without understanding their true meaning would not be able to use them for access. If it were you, Yang Yang, what would you do to make sure the recipient gets what you mean?
I would emphasize my true message by repeating it again and again.
शुगर पर्ल। ओके, हो गया मेरा मिशन। ओ भाई पता नहीं क्या क्या मिल गए मुझे इतने सारे। भाई ये खोल लेते तो चल नहीं पाते। ओके,
I'm back! I'm back! Finally done with my patrol. How's it going, Rover? Feeling spry as ever?
Baiju said he is in great health. No issues to report. We made some progress in investigating the tokens, too.
Nothing special. A typical patrol. Well, Uncle Chang's cat climbed a tree, and on its way down, it landed on Uncle Chempi's head, causing him to take a tumble. Some dogs kept barking and have been scaring the passers-by, so I went there to calm them down. I received a report about someone going missing. I just logged the case and talked to the person who reported it. You're not the one they're searching for, though. Anyhow, I need to visit the person who reported the case tomorrow. Oh, I also tried searching for Rover's terminal number, but the system came up with nothing. The latest record was from today when I took Rover for registration. That's pretty much the update for now. It's the middle of the night. Course you're hungry. All right, I still owe you a meal. The night markets are closed, though. Let's grab breakfast at Panhua's restaurant tomorrow before my shift. Meet you guys there in the morning. Be there or be square.
Do you have a place to stay, Rover? I have a vacant guest room in my house. And if you don't mind coming over...
Aren't you forgetting something, Yang Yang? Rover told us this morning that he's been offered a stay at the City Hall. All right, enough chatter or the sun's gonna come up. Let's get Rover back to the City Hall, and we'll leave the rest till tomorrow.
ओए Oh, I got a sword. Okay, okay. मैं टाइम चेंज कर सकता हूँ। ओह, ट्रॉफीज, ये मैं कुछ करना। ओ हाँ, स्वॉर्ड स्वॉर्ड, नया स्वॉर्ड देते रोवर को जो अभी मिला हमें। ए, इस स्वॉर्ड से एचपी मिलती है। ये वाला लो भाई फिर सेनुआ को देते हैं ये वाला, एंड यांग यांग को देते हैं यही वाला। रेट करूँ मैं रोवर को? थिंक मुझे करना पड़ेगा अभी।
Mrs. Panhua, good morning. 3 bowls of extra spicy noodles, please.
Yeah.
What did I tell ya? Nothing beats a bowl of spicy noodles in the morning.
What do you say, Rover?
Looks like Baiju's locked herself in the lab again. Hasn't left since yesterday. Bet we won't see her till she's done with her research. No, wait. Since you're the subject of that research, we could use you as bait to lure her out. We can tie you up at the Academy's entrance, and with just a few tugs of the rope, I bet every researcher will come running at you with Bijur leading the pack. Hook, line, and sinker. In case of an emergency, Rover, roll out. By the way, now that we figured out the sugar pearl and the sundial, all that's left is that weird leaf and run-of-the-mill mangosteen, right? So it only took us one trip to the Academy to solve half of our problems. Either Rover's really smart, or Madam Magistrate was gonna make it easy for us to begin with.
What's our next plan of action, Rover? Bijah said the leaf bears the frequencies of tacit discords, so it must be from a tree near a tacit field. Then we must leave the city to pursue this lead. An ocean of stars, a dark-haired girl, an inverted etheric sea, and the resonance cord flowing from your tacit mark. And you said it was flowing in a certain direction, pointing to the gorges of spirits on the Norfolk Barrens. You've never mentioned this before. The etheric sea and resonance cords in your dreams are real, possibly leading to the gorges of spirits and Norfolk Barrens. Perhaps it was more than just a dream. That girl might be the key to recovering your memories. Madam Magistrate's information aside, it seems to me your dream points toward the Norfolk Barrens. It's a site of the Trinodian War and the source of all TD outbreaks. The Midnight Rangers' frontline base is stationed there as well.
It's a no-go for me if you're leaving the city. My shift's coming up. Protect Rover well, and shoot me a message if you need anything, all right, Yang Yang? I believe in ya!
Without a doubt.
Events. These are the things I get. Okay. ये ट्रायल है अवेकनिंग 5 लेवल तक जाना पड़ेगा मुझे. बंडल्स तो नहीं खरीदूंगा मैं कभी. ये क्या है? अच्छा प्रीमियम करेंसी है. हाँ वॉरफ्रेम वाला नहीं, वॉरफ्रेम का और चलो ट्राई करते हैं कैरेक्टर्स अभी. Wait. Oh, I found a combo.
Tell truth with the song.
ओ भाई जियान का प्ले स्टाइल कितना मस्त है.
boils. Fear no more.
हेक ये क्या था इसका अल्ट? सारे कैरेक्टर ट्राई कर लेते हैं so that you know. एक चीज ट्राई करना दो. Wuthering. रिडीम कोड्स है कि नहीं चेक करना दो. है थोड़े बहुत है. क्लेम कर लेता हूँ 1 सेकंड. टीम और क्या वो स्टार्टर यार 14 मिनट्स अगो ये वाले पे देखेगा. अच्छा मैटर नहीं करता. एनीवेज कंटिन्यू करते हैं हम अपना गेम. अब नहीं करता. एनीवेज इधर पे क्या क्या मिल रहा है. एस्ट्रॉइड्स सब चलते हैं उधर. वेट मुझे एक 4 स्टार वेपन मिला था ना. अच्छा वो जो whoever uses that only they can use it. Okay.
Resonators can boost our combat abilities with special items. Our echoes can use them if you feel like it. Head to Instructor Yan at the training camp for extra practice and to get these enhancement items.
I wanna level her up.
Yang Yan, did you hear that? Is that someone crying and wailing?
That That should be the Midnight Range's training camp. Let's not worry about it, Shizia. Instructor Yan is in charge of training new recruits. I heard he's pretty tough, but I think Rover can handle anything he throws at him.
Simulation training. Oh, acha. Do I need those coins right now? Biggest combat. EXP or this. Weapon. Okay. This is just for money. I think I'll do a single battle. That's right now. All good, bro. I've finished Elden Ring and Sekiro. And other Dark Souls games.
Sounds come forth. One with the sounds.
Let the winds roar. Stay behind me. Frost bloom. A change of perception.
One with the sounds.
Let me be your blade. Deference!
The hour is upon us.
But there's a timer. That was easy. Wait, that guy has sent me his UID.
It is natural to feel dreadful of the unknown.
Who's that? No, active. Bio. I'm gonna put 8 second guys. Give me one moment. Now I restart Discord.
Access pass is required if you're heading to the Norfall Barrens. That place is now off limits.
This.
What is your business, young lady? It's my third shift and you're still here.
Oh, Vaish. That's not
You
Vaish.
must be the soldier on duty at noon yesterday. Nice to see you again. I'm a resonator and a trained martial artist. I can handle myself. Please, I need to go look for someone. I've promised the missing man's grandfather to bring him back. Would you let me through?
Be that as it may, I cannot let you, given the current circumstances. My apologies.
Well, everything seems fine in the city. Are things really that bad on the front lines?
That's why we must stay vigilant, so people in the city can go on peacefully with their lives. Besides, General Gian is currently there at the Norfall Barrens base. Dangerous as it is, he will keep an eye on every soldier, including the one you're looking for. We have already sent a report on your case. You could just go home and wait for the good news. What's the point of staying here?
Thank you, but I have already asked the patrol station for help and tried every method I could think of. Please let me through. I promised him, so I gotta give it my all. I understand your concern. I don't want to be a bother. Would it help if I hid my presence and stayed somewhere further away? How about 5 miles? Or maybe 100? Well, 1,000 might be too far, though. I wouldn't be able to see you clearly.
Listen, nobody knows
Story
when
time,
the
yeah,
soldiers will
story time.
return, and even if they do, you might not find the one you seek. It's a dangerous road ahead if you want to reach the front lines, and you don't even have an access pass. Your access pass has been verified. Just you two?
Thank you for your help. I really appreciate it. I intend to leave the city with them, and they have agreed. Will it be an issue for you?
Well, it says you have the highest level of access, so no procedural issues here. Honestly, he could lead an entire troop out of the city with that access pass, and no one would question it.
Sure.
So you're looking for the relative of a veteran, and you believe he's in the Midnight Rangers camp in Deseret Highland?
Exactly. His name is Jae-yuan. I don't know him in person. On my way down the mountain, I ran into his grandfather who was looking for his grandson on his own but ended up lost. I couldn't just leave an elderly person like him out there. So I thought I'd escort him to the nearest city and make further plans once we're safe.
You're willing to go to such lengths with someone you don't know. You have a kind soul, Master Jianxing.
It's all thanks to many kind-hearted people. Without them, Mr. Zhongye and I wouldn't have made it to Jinzhou. Mr. Zhongye seemed confused. He's gone through a lot searching for his enlisted grandson. Lending a helping hand was the least I could do. I reported his situation to the patrol station, but with the chaos on the front line, Mr. Zhongye has been extremely worried about his grandson's safety. He'd sneak out to look for his grandson the moment no one was watching. I'm really worried about him. This mangosteen? It's got some fresh looking leaves, soft, springy skin, and 8 fleshy segments fully ripened inside. It looks like a nice fruit. Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention. There's a bruise at the bottom. If you don't eat that part soon, it'll spoil. I grew up in my sect on a mountain. Spent most of my time training with my masters. One day, I was told training in seclusion was not enough. I must engage with the world to further my skills. So I started my self-cultivating journey. I've been to various cities and gained valuable lessons, but there is still so much more to learn. According to what I've gathered, Mr. Zhang Ye's grandson is very likely in the Desert Highland. Thanks to your help, I can finally leave the city to find him. Of course.
Wow, new mission. Woo! जाना है लेकिन Oh, P10. Oh wait, Union level 5. I can do it and spin now. Where exactly was it there? Let's go. 30 more for a 5-star. Well, we're not gonna get anything good, so let's just maybe they're at here till now, maybe.
Oh, time for another afternoon consultation, I see. What's on your mind
Damn!
today?
Damn. इसका wish list देख सकते हैं हम. Wait. How about Kalcharo? 1 out of 5 chances. I'm gonna reroll if I don't get it. Oh. After I get one, that's when I can buy these. And I'm gonna use Touchy now. Up. No more of you.
Everyone stand
Alright, I can
down.
hold like this as a sheet at that attack. Oh wait, what the heck was that? Okay. ये भी करना चाहिए 20 days है कर लूँगा ये 15 होने में तो बहुत टाइम लगेगा आई थिंक
You don't look like soldiers. Why are you here? The frontliners are right up ahead.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers.
A missing person. Juyan. The one you're looking for. Is he an average person? Not a resonator.
Yes. Have you seen him? Is he all right?
I met him once. He's not officially enlisted, but he seemed determined to join us. He's been secretly following our troops since last year. I think a quartermaster of the rear guards escorted him away, so if he's not in the city, he must be in the rear guards camp. He can't be anywhere else. The actual front lines are right up ahead, and we, the Midnight Rangers, would never allow non-servicemen to approach and risk getting killed.
Thank you.
Now, if you're heading that way, I have a request for you, my outrider comrade. On your way there, you should run into 2 detection beacons. They just went offline. Could you go check on them?
Sure, we will.
Great. I'll send the coordinates to your terminal.
He's still not here. Okay. Oh, I love this character. Use sensor. How exactly am I supposed to use sensor? How do you change utilities? How do I open utility wheel? Let's see controls. Ah, tab, okay.
Let's take it slow. Huh. Steady there. I will protect.
Hmm? I not open that. I have to hit all the training dummies, maybe. Maybe one more, then it's gonna open. Because there's like 3 of those things.
Is that the beacon? Why are there so many people?
Where?
Look like soldiers.
Greetings. What might interest you here? It's dangerous.
Oh, nothing really. You see,
We're just on our way south to the city.
Excuse me, about this detection beacon.
Run, everyone!
I can't move. So hungry.
Please don't arrest us. We really had no choice.
What happened? Do you need help?
The battles are getting real bad up north, and we couldn't live there anymore. Figured we have to go back to the city. We ain't eaten in ages, and we're broke. Some of us can barely move, because we're so damn hungry. Then we found some expensive-looking stuff here. Now that the military's out there fighting and nobody's really using these things, we thought it might get us a few pennies.
A damage detection beacon might result in a sudden TD invasion from the direction it covers. Our frontline troops would face attacks from both sides. Have you thought about the consequences?
We ain't got the time for that. If we don't steal, we'd starve to death before the tacit discords kill us.
You shouldn't be stealing public property. Please, return the parts. There's still some distance from here to Jinzhou City. Here, you can have my flatbreads. Oh, and here's some money. This should be enough for you to reach the city.
You're giving us all of these? Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you! Come over and say thank you before you eat.
It was nothing. Master once told me, the sage takes care of all men and abandons none.
Watch out!
A tough nut, ain't ya?
I just helped you. Why did you attack us?
You're not feeding us all with your bread and pennies. Hand over your goods and grub. Face the consequences. We ain't messing with no kids, but don't test our patience. Just do as you're told. Don't make decisions, or you'll be lucky to leave in one piece.
I will not bend to injustice. Rover, Yang Yang, please step back as I handle them.
Fine, you asked this.
We're begging you! Stop! We surrender! Take us in!
Why did you attack us when I already gave you food and funds? Do you have other mouths to feed, aside from what we see here?
They seem trained. These are not ordinary people.
Of course we're ordinary people. We just joined the exiles recently. We done some wrongs. I tried to run from the patrollers and left the city, but dang, didn't know the battles up north were so crazy. Our new boss ran out of food before we could even figure out the camp. Figured we'd be better off just to go back to the city and get locked up.
Then we ran out of food and cash halfway, so we turned to thieving. We ain't got the balls to rob the army, but with stuff just sitting around, why not? Hey, since you're being so generous, how about you throw a little extra cash our way? There's a bunch of us, some injured too. Your first amount ain't gonna cut it for us to survive.
Wait. What I gave them was enough for them to make it to Jinzhou even when they are so many. I used to travel alone when I left my master. I know how much it takes for someone to survive.
Hey, what's wrong with you, girlie? It won't hurt to give us more.
Pain comes with coveting. he who knows he has enough is rich. It was only meant to sustain you long enough for you to reach the city.
You don't understand, girl. You don't make money very easily at a time like this. If we can't find jobs in the city, we're gonna starve again.
I came from a seclusive place, learning the ways of the world from scratch. It's been a hard time, but even I have managed to make a living with my own hands. If you really can't find any job in the city, come to Liu Xian Tea House and ask for Jian Xin. I will gladly help you search for jobs and work alongside you.
Fine, fine. We'll go. Hurry, move, let's get out of here. I'm not listening to this lecture anymore.
No, I wasn't trying to... Wait. Please put that down.
Quite the sharp eye you got. Fine, here you go.
Is this the only detection beacon you messed with?
Heck yeah. The first one we were trying to steal and you bumped right into it.
Really? Then why does that one over there seem broken too?
That ain't got nothing to do with us. It's been that way for ages. Plus, we ain't ever reaching it with all those thorns.
I see. You may leave now. The military's base is not far from here. Shall we fix the beacons before going?
This is easy. They said there was another one broken over there. Where? Mini games, yeah. Easy है जो भी था. ओए कुछ था उधर. I have to get back.
Cherish every gain.
इनसे 3 मिलता है. ओके. ये क्या है? Oh.
Let's take it slow.
रोवर से ले लेते सब कुछ. ताउची को देते हैं. ताउची इसको देते हैं. ये दे देते हैं. एंड जो नया मिला ये भी दे देते हैं. Since we're using her more. Wait, इधर पे चेस्ट होना चाहिए है ना? What's this? है क्यों नहीं कुछ उधर?
The thorns are blocking our path. Weird. We'll have to clear them before we can reach the beacon. Oh, please be careful.
Don't tell me we need another person. Oh.
Maybe we can find something nearby to help us deal with them.
Easy.
You got me there.
ये क्या थ्रोन है? Easy. Not easy. Now reset. It's a. It can go sideways, so this one has to go like this. This. Then this. Two beacons are fixed now. ये भी fix कर दूँ? Can I fix this?
Let's
can
take
fix
it
that.
slow.
ये क्या बंदा है?
Master Tianxing, are you alright?
This is my first time on the battlefield. It feels so different here.
I know another shipment of supplies has just arrived. I've confirmed it, but it's not nearly enough. We must reach out to the city again and demand more supplies immediately.
But the approval process is going to...
Tell them it's an emergency. We are working around the clock here. Any delay could mean the end of our defense. Do they not comprehend? Here's a list of what we need. I'll talk to them if you can't make them listen. Now go, go, go! Move, move! What is it? Why are we still not done distributing these? You new here? Are you backups too? Wait, you don't look like one of us.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers, and they are...
Excuse me, one moment, please. Careful! This chest holds vital medical supplies. If the wounded return and find no medicine, it's on you. Handle with care and precision. An outrider. So, you were part of the backup force, right? Now, I've got wounded soldiers coming soon, and you're just in time to help. Oh, sorry, have to answer this. Yes, what is it? An overclocked resonator. Understood. I'll be there immediately. I'm sorry, could you do me a favor? The wounded soldiers are being sent back from the front lines. We need someone to escort them to the medics, but I've got to deal with the overclocked resonator now. Could you please take care of them?
What exactly do you need us to do?
Just make sure they are safe. The medics will take care of their wounds. Thank you.
It's so busy here. It looks like they don't even have the time to catch their breath.
Things are always like this in the rear. The frontline soldiers focus solely on battle, following orders and striking enemies. But in the rear, personnel must juggle numerous tasks: supplies, medical care, equipment maintenance, personnel management, and logistics. They must carefully manage these matters to provide vital support for our fighters.
So this is what a real war looks like. I had no idea it could get this bad.
Most people would never have the chance to witness any of this. It's natural for you not to know. I think this is exactly what our military strives for, to ensure peace and safety for our citizens. It's a sacrifice.
You have to help the wounded. What's wrong here?
Like I said, it's not a big deal. No need to fix me up. Let me go.
Please calm down. Your wound is still bleeding.
That's barely a scratch. You can't stop me. That's not bravado. My wounds can close on their own. It's my resonance ability. The medics should go take care of other people in need.
Stop squirming, will you? We're here because you need our help. Calm down and stay where you are. Please hold him still for me.
Sure. Are you all right?
I'm okay. I'm just a little out of breath. It's okay. I'm fine.
I'll go find a medic.
Jinyu. Is this the medic?
Thank you for your assistance. You must be tired. Please take some rest.
They look badly injured.
Don't worry. They've received proper treatment now. They'll recover in time. Thanks to General Jian, we've seen a significant drop in the number of casualties. I've heard from veterans that soldiers used to be ordinary people, not resonators. The battles were brutal even back then, with the stench of blood lingering through the rain. But things have improved. Each injury represents countless tacit discords eliminated by our brave soldiers. Resonators in the Midnight Rangers are incredible warriors. Those who have to retreat from injury must have already taken out hundreds of enemies.
They are the ones keeping our people safe. What I've been doing is not worth mentioning compared to them.
Please don't put it like that. Without your help, we couldn't have helped so many wounded soldiers in such a short time. Now that they're all safe, you should go and take care of your own issues.
Thank you. May I ask where the quartermaster is?
The quartermaster isn't here. He's on the floor above, directing munitions distribution. Just take that lift and you should find him there.
Rover, where are we going next?
Here are some recipes for dietary supplements from my sect. They might help the wounded recover sooner.
Oh, great. You have my thanks.
Yeah. Elevator. What's... Oh, this is the healing places where I can get my everything healed. Or did I just heal the town or something? Oh, it's like touching statues in Genshin.
Have you confirmed the inventory? What about a spare list? Sort out the consumables as soon as possible and check our communication lines while you're at it. Yua, deliver this list to Asher. You're not Yua. Where is she? What do you need?
Excuse me. I'm an outrider of the Midnight Rangers. This is Rover, and this is Master Tianxing, who came here to look for someone.
Juyen. So, he never sent a letter home? Not even once? The Midnight Rangers are no longer recruiting non-resonators lately. But Juyen was a stubborn boy. Last year, when the battles hadn't gotten so intense, he would trail us rearguards, eager to join the front line. Now, we sent him back to the city time and time again, and he just kept finding ways to come back. Eventually, I caved and took him in to help us here in the base. With the battle escalating, it's getting increasingly dangerous out here. I shouldn't keep him here any longer. I was just thinking about having the logistics team bring him back to the city when you guys showed up. Oh, now I remember. He should be currently on the floor above. Jinzhou is the gateway to Huanlong, and the Desert Rock Highland is the gateway to Jinzhou. A single breach could have dire consequences. Our defense must hold at all costs. The tacit discords are not humans. They don't do truces or ceasefires. For as long as they exist, this war will rage on endlessly. Supply is the lifeblood of our army, and I am tasked with keeping it flowing. But now we are facing a shortage. I saw you help arrange the wounded there. Yasholam would need your help more than I do. Thank you, but I must remain to oversee vital military supplies.
Sure. Please excuse me. I'll join you later.
What are you doing? Oh, please excuse me. Thought that was a grenade. Is this a mangosteen? It's a type of old-fashioned explosive. The lament caused a global technological regression and shortage of resource. While tacitite weapons were being developed, most people had limited knowledge of tacitite as an energy source. As a result, primitive products combining old and new technology emerged. The hand grenade was one of them. With the rapid growth of tacitite weapons, these crude explosives were eventually phased out in favor of more advanced weaponry. Well, it's not a local fruit, so we can only get it through imports. But with the recent tacit discord outbreaks, we've had to prioritise bringing in the essentials. We'll get back to importing more of these after General Jian makes his triumphant return. Now, currently, there's only one waterway open from Port Gunchao in the south of the city. Now, the rear guards would regularly go there to escort goods. What more do I know? The military rarely buys this fruit for rations due to its short shelf life. Plus, it looks too much like a grenade, and that could cause some issues.
Steady there.
Master Tianxing? Yes, I found Zhuyan. We will return to the city with the logistics team. We will go find Mr. Zhang Ye to let him know he is safe. Zhuyan is a man full of courage. Influenced by his veteran grandpa's tales, he longs to join the military and aid in humanity's battle against tacit discords. The journey with you has exposed me to immense suffering, but the battles on the front line must be even more brutal than what I've witnessed. Countless lives have been lost in this war. Master Rongfu once told me, the best sages gain enlightenment in the military. The mediocre sages gain enlightenment in the bustling cities, and the worst sages gain enlightenment in seclusion. I do share some of Zhuyan's feelings. However, Zhuyan disagreed with the intense training and tests required to join the military. He saw no distinction between ordinary people and resonators, and believed he could contribute on the battlefield, however small that contribution might be. I too found what Zhuyan said was reasonable to an extent, and I couldn't change his mind with words. So I tried to imagine what my masters would do. They'd set up a spar in this case, and if I won, they'd let me do what I wanted. I didn't mean to beat him up for nothing. My masters taught me valuable lessons through sparring, and I gained important insights from those fights. Now, who do you think won that fight? The shape changes, but not the forms. The more it moves, the more it yields. Less thinking, more knowing. Simplify for clarity. Yes, I pretended to lose, but Zhuyan saw it through. After our fight, Zhuyan admitted he saw the gap between resonators and ordinary people. He seemed to realize how he was still far from being able to fight the tacit discords. He realized how he was just trying to convince himself that he could make a difference, not wanting to acknowledge his own limitations. Fighting on the battlefield requires physical and mental strength. and he was not yet prepared for that. I heard you two still have other matters to attend to. When you have the time, let's catch up at Liu Shan Tea House. It's my great pleasure to have met you.
Us running into Master Tianxing was a one-off incident. If the Mangosteen indicates something about war, what is Madam Magistrate trying to convey? Have you thought of something, Rover?
I think.
So Madam Magistrate wants to tell us about the TD outbreak? If those tacit discords break through our defenses, it would be a disaster for not just Huanglong, but for all of humanity. We haven't reached the front lines yet, but I can already smell the iron in the air. I sense tension and unease. Our soldiers stationed at the borders, I hope they're okay.
Okay, what is this?
General!
General Jian.
Follow the Qinglong.
Damn. Wait, so the serpent thingy works for like
Tell truth from facade. Fear no more. Wind Rider. Time to fight back. Retreat to advance. Stop. Bide the time. Tell truth from facade. Retreat to advance. Tell truth from facade. Fear no more. Seven. Tell truth from facade.
truth from facade.
What's the matter? Are you all right? Oh, I was worried. You just stood there and gazed into the distance. You were unresponsive when I tried talking to you. What did you see?
It felt as if I was seeing through the eyes of a tacit discord. I think I saw what was happening in the Norfall Barrens.
An imposing warrior wielding the power of a Tinglong. The Tinglong is the Midnight Ranger's emblem. It's also the symbol of General Tian, the leader of all Midnight Rangers. The front lines are not far from here. General Tian must be there, fighting alongside our soldiers to keep the tacit discords away. It doesn't seem like a coincidence. We arrived near the battlefield right when General Tian was leading an attack against the tacit discords. Your vision. It might be what was happening on the battlefield not far away. The battle itself is a clear sign of an anomaly. The streams from the Norfall Barrens feel more suffocating than ever. Rover, something on that battlefield must be connected to you. Though we have no idea what it is. Resonate with the tacit discords? Rover?
According to Baja, the leaf showed residual fluctuations of tacit discords. Those fluctuations pointed to a certain set of coordinates.
And that is Teacher Village in the Central Plains. As I make myself reflect on my goals and plans, those voices in the streams become clearer, and everything starts to make more sense. Rover, perhaps you can give it a try.
बाद में करेंगे ये न्यू वेपन व्हाट अभी के लिए इधर पे बंद करते हैं अभी ज़ेरिफ के साथ कंटिन्यू करेंगे बाय बाय